First trial for Terra co-founder Daniel Shin commences. Access the link in the description to stay updated on all cryptocurrency and Bitcoin news, as well as real-time charts. According to a statement by the Seoul Southern District Court, the first preliminary hearing was held on Monday for Daniel Shin, co-founder of Terraform Labs, and 7 other former Terra employees. According to Seoul prosecutors, the charges against Shin include violations of the Capital Market Act, breach of duty, and misappropriation of funds related to his involvement with Terra Luna. Additionally, Terra is accused of multiple charges, including defrauding investors by introducing its stablecoin as a payment system despite knowing that such services were prohibited. Daniel Shin denies the charges. According to Forecast's report, Daniel Shin's lawyers issued a statement via email, denying all allegations. Terraform Labs, founded by Kwon Do-hyung and Daniel Shin, both Stanford University computer science graduates, collapsed in May last year with its $40 billion Terra Luna stablecoin and cryptocurrency project. Kwon fled to Europe after the project's collapse but was apprehended while attempting to travel to another country from Montenegro. He was sentenced to 4 months in prison and is currently in custody. Both the United States and South Korea have requested Kwon's extradition, citing similar charges faced by Shin. Kwon has denied all allegations against him. Dan Sung-han, director of the financial crimes team at the Seoul Southern District Prosecutor's Office, stated that Shin played a bigger role in the alleged fraud than Kwon. On April 25, prosecutors filed a public lawsuit against Shin. However, they failed to convince the local court to approve an arrest warrant for him. On the same day as the indictment, Shin's lawyers issued a statement via email, denying all charges and stating that during Terra's launch, financial authorities did not have an established view on crypto as a payment system. A Twitter post from Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, also known as CZ, has arrived in response to the continuous FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, news surrounding the exchange. CZ shared the secret of building strong and tightly knit teams, emphasizing that it lies in external pressure. According to CZ, external pressure serves as a unifying force among team members, fostering trust, alliance, resilience, and most importantly, confidence. He drew a parallel by highlighting how conflicts between nations can be quickly resolved when faced with a common external threat, emphasizing the power of external pressure in building unity. To explain this point further, CZ referred to a scene from the movie Black Hawk Down, where an experienced soldier expressed that what motivated him to risk his life was not fame or heroism, but the camaraderie and loyalty he felt towards his fellow soldiers. CZ attributed the tight bond within the Binance team to the constant external pressures they face, such as fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD, surrounding the cryptocurrency industry. Overcoming challenges and negativity by working together not only strengthens the team internally, but also enhances their connections with the wider Binance community. CZ highlighted the importance of building trust through shared experiences, and emphasized the significance of collaboration and solidarity beyond the company. Building trust with a larger community is equally vital for Binance to fulfill its mission of enhancing financial freedom for people worldwide. CZ's views shed light on an unconventional approach to team building, emphasizing the importance of developing strong bonds and increasing collective determination through the catalyst of external pressure. It should be noted that the above statements reflect CZ's personal perspective, and do not necessarily represent the views of Binance as a whole. In other news, Binance announced its new Launchpad project called ARKM. As the world's largest exchange known for its Launchpad projects, which have provided significant returns to investors, Binance selected ARKM for its new token launch. Users who wish to participate in the pre-sale of ARKM will be tiered based on their BNB balances, as usual. The announcement stated that screenshots of BNB balances will be taken starting from tonight, July 11th. At 3 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated. After the 6-day period of collecting screenshots, balance snapshots will end on July 17 at 3 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated. The number of BNB tokens to be recorded per user will be calculated based on the average over the 6-day period. While the total supply of the token is 1 billion, 50 million ARKM tokens are allocated for the Launchpad, with a maximum of $15,000 worth of tokens, 300,000 ARKM, given per person. The initial price for general sale of 1 ARKM was announced as 5 cents. After the collection of BNB screenshots, eligible participants will be required to register from 9 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated on July 17 to the same time on July 18. Token distribution to the eligible participants will be done by swapping the BNB in their accounts. Additionally, Bitcoin whales have accumulated thousands of BTC in the past 3 weeks. The accumulation phase in the Bitcoin market indicates the strong belief and long-term investment strategy adopted by larger investors. Accumulation phases are commonly observed in the cryptocurrency market, particularly during consolidation periods or when prices enter a certain range. These investors may believe that Bitcoin is currently undervalued and presents an attractive buying opportunity. Alternatively, they may position themselves strategically for a medium to long-term upward trend, anticipating future market movements. Accumulation by whales and sharks holding between 10 to 10,000 bitcoins since June 17 indicates their confidence in the long-term potential and value of Bitcoin, despite the relatively stagnant price movement between $30,000 and $31,000. These accumulation phases can often signify transitions between market cycles and provide valuable insights into the sentiments and intentions of influential market participants. The accumulation of 71,000 additional coins by addresses holding 10 to 10,000 BTC since June 17 demonstrates the confidence of these major investors in Bitcoin. The accumulation can have multiple interpretations. These investors may believe that Bitcoin is currently undervalued and presents an attractive buying opportunity. Alternatively, they may position themselves strategically for a medium to long-term upward trend. The accumulation of Bitcoin by major players can also influence market dynamics. Increasing BTC investments can reduce the circulating supply of Bitcoin and, when combined with steady demand or growing institutional interest, create upward price pressure. While accumulation by large players is a positive sign for Bitcoin's long-term potential, it does not guarantee immediate price increases or the absence of short-term volatility. In other news, the Wall Street Journal reports that inflation in the United States is expected to drop to 3%. The upcoming inflation figures, which will be announced on Wednesday, will determine whether the Federal Reserve's interest rate hike moves have come to an end or will continue. According to the Wall Street Journal report, the Department of Labor expects the May inflation rate, previously reported at 4%, to drop to 3%. This would bring the rate closer to the Fed's target of 2% and mark the lowest level in the past 2 years. The report also states that core inflation, which has been struggling to decrease, is expected to remain higher at around 5% compared to headline inflation. The most recent core inflation figure was 5.3%. If the 5% level, if reached, is sustained, it would be the lowest level in 18 months. The Wednesday figures will be crucial for Bitcoin's future direction as they will determine the Federal Reserve's policy on interest rate hikes. Experts expect the Fed to proceed with a 25 basis point rate hike in July. However, the current state of the markets, ongoing effects of the banking crisis in March, and business pressure make this move risky. Following the decision to not raise interest rates in June, Fed Chairman Powell hinted at the possibility of several more rate hikes this year. If the Fed continues with aggressive interest rate hikes, it could further suppress prices in investments like Bitcoin. Lastly, during a Twitter Spaces conversation with Eric Wall and Udi Wertheimer, Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, discussed the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Buterin praised the Ordinals protocol for reintroducing the developer spirit and fostering a culture of innovation and production. He compared it to Bitcoin, stating that Bitcoin has a strange and stagnant policy, which is not to his liking. Buterin suggested that focusing on rollups, specifically ZK SNARK-based scaling solutions, could be better for advancing payment capabilities beyond Bitcoin's current state. Buterin acknowledged the strengths of both Bitcoin and Ethereum, stating that he would prefer one good chain over having none, but he emphasized the need for innovation and progress in the space. Access the link in the description to stay updated on all cryptocurrency and Bitcoin news, as well as real-time charts.